Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Judy English Daily, where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Judy.
Hello, Judy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jake. How are you today, Judy?
I'm feeling very calm today, thank you. Yesterday, after work, I sat on my balcony with a cup of green tea. The sky was orange and pink. I just sat there. No phone, no music, just me and the sky.
That sounds beautiful, Judy. Very relaxing.
It was. Sometimes the best part of the day is after work, when the busy part is over. And you, Jake? How are you?
I'm a little tired today. I had a very long day at work yesterday. My brain was full, my eyes were tired from the computer. When I came home, I sat on my sofa. I didn't move for 20 minutes.
20 minutes of not moving? That sounds like you needed it.
I really did. My body said, "Jake, please stop. Please sit down." And I listened.
Good. You listened to your body. And that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Really? What's our topic?
Today, we're talking about after work. That special time when work is done, when you come home, when you finally relax, and how to recharge your energy for the next day.
After work? I love this topic because I think everyone needs to learn how to relax better, including me.
Including you. Let's talk about it together. But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button.
Please subscribe to Judy English Daily.
And share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners.
Okay, now let's start. Jake, think about this. You finish work, you close your computer, you leave the office, or maybe you work from home, so you close your laptop and stand up. What's the first feeling?
Relief. Like finally, it's over.
Relief. That's a great word. And that moment, that feeling of finally, it's important. But here's the problem. Many people finish work, but their brain doesn't stop working.
That's me. I go home, but I'm still thinking about work. Did I send that email? Did I finish that project? What about tomorrow's meeting?
Your body is home, but your mind is still at the office.
Exactly. How do I fix that?
You need to learn to switch off. Switch off means to stop thinking about work, like turning off a computer. SWITCHOFF. Switch off.
Switch off. Like pressing the off button on my brain?
Exactly like that. When you switch off, you tell your brain, work is done. Now it's my time. You stop checking emails. You stop thinking about deadlines. You let your brain rest.
How do you switch off, Judy?
I change my clothes. I take off my work clothes and I put on something comfortable. Soft pants, a big sweater, and my brain gets a signal. It says, oh, we're home now. We can relax.
Changing clothes is like pressing the off button.
For me, yes. Some people take a shower. Some people go for a short walk. Some people make a cup of tea. The important thing? One small action. One action that tells your brain work is over.
I think my action is sitting on my sofa. When I sit down on that sofa, my brain knows it's time to relax.
That's your switch-off moment. Everyone has one. And when you find yours, your evening becomes much better.
Can I ask you something? Do you ever check your work email after you switch off?
No, never. When I switch off completely. My phone goes on silent, my laptop stays closed. If something is urgent, it can wait until morning.
But what if something important happens?
Jake, almost nothing is so important that it can't wait until tomorrow. And if you check your email at 9 at night, you're not really switched off. You're still at work, just in your pajamas.
Working in pajamas. That's a funny picture. But you're right. I need to stop checking emails at night.
Now, after you switch off, your body and mind start to relax. But you also need energy. You worked hard all day. Your body is tired. Your brain is tired. You need to recharge.
Recharge? Like charging my phone?
Exactly like charging your phone. Recharge. Recharge. When your phone battery is low, you plug it in, and slowly the battery goes up. Your body is the same. After work, your energy is low, and you need to plug yourself in.
Plug myself in. I love that picture. Jake plugged into the wall, charging.
Your charger isn't a cable, though. Your charger is rest, sleep, food, fun, quiet time. These are the things that give you energy back.
So when I sleep well, I'm recharging. When I eat a good meal, I'm recharging.
Yes, and when you do something you enjoy, you're recharging too. Reading, listening to music, talking to a friend. It's not just about resting your body. It's about feeding your mind and your heart.
Feeding my mind and my heart. That's a beautiful way to say it.
Thank you. And the most important thing about recharging is you have to do it. Many people skip it. They work, they sleep, they work again. No recharging in between.
Like a phone that never gets fully charged. It works, but it's always at 20%.
Exactly. And at 20%, everything feels harder. You're tired, you're stressed, you're not happy. But when you recharge properly, you wake up at 100%, ready for a new day.
I want to be at 100% every morning.
Then you need to recharge every evening. It's not optional. It's not a luxury. It's necessary. Like eating, like sleeping. Recharging is how you take care of yourself.
Recharging is self-care. I'm going to remember that.
One of the best ways to recharge after work is food. Not just any food. Comfort food.
Comfort food? What's that?
Comfort food is food that makes you feel happy and warm inside. COMFORTFOOD. Comfort food. It's not fancy food. It's not expensive food. It's simple food that feels like a hug.
Food that feels like a hug. I love that.
For me, it's rice with vegetables and a little soy sauce. Simple, warm, and it reminds me of home.
For me, it's pasta. Spaghetti with tomato sauce. When I eat that after a long day, I feel so much better. My body says, "Thank you, Jake."
Your body thanks you for pasta. That's adorable.
What about other people? What's their comfort food?
Everyone has different comfort food. For some people, it's soup. Warm chicken soup on a cold evening. For some, it's toast with butter and jam. For others, it's a bowl of noodles.
Noodles. I also love noodles. Especially when it's raining outside.
Rain and noodles. That's a perfect combination. The important thing is, after work, eat something that makes you feel good. Don't eat fast. Sit down, enjoy it. Let the food recharge you.
Eat slowly. Enjoy it. That's the key.
That's the key. And you know what's nice? You can share comfort food with someone. Call a friend. Invite your neighbor. Cook something simple together. Comfort food tastes even better when you share it.
Share comfort food with a friend. That sounds wonderful. Maybe I'll invite someone over this weekend and make spaghetti.
That's a beautiful plan, Jake. Comfort food isn't just about the food itself. It's about the feeling, the warmth, the moment of peace. After dinner, you have some free time, and this is something very special. I call it me time.
Me time? What's me time?
Me time. METIME. Me time is time you spend just for yourself. Not for work, not for other people. Just for you. Doing something that makes you happy.
Just for me. I like that. What do you do during your me time, Judy?
I read. I sit in my favorite chair with a book and a cup of tea. No phone, no TV, just the story and me. Sometimes I read for 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. It depends on the book.
And you don't feel guilty, like you should be doing something productive?
Never. Me time isn't lazy. Me time is necessary. It's how you protect your energy. Your mind needs rest. Your heart needs joy. And me time gives you both.
I think I need more me time. My evenings are often just scrolling my phone, looking at videos, not really enjoying anything.
That's common, but scrolling isn't the same as me time. Scrolling is noise. Me time is quiet. Me time is something you choose, something that fills you up.
What else counts as me time?
Many things. Drawing, playing guitar, taking a long shower, doing a puzzle, stretching on the floor, cooking something new, writing in a journal, even just sitting and thinking.
Sitting and thinking? That's me time?
If you enjoy it, yes. Me time is any activity that makes you feel full, not empty, full.
I think my me time is music. I put on my headphones, I listen to my favorite songs. That's my happy place. My worries disappear.
That's beautiful, Jake. Music is a wonderful form of me time, and it's free.
Free and powerful. I need to do this more often.
You should. And here's a tip. When you start your me time, put your phone in another room, not on silent, in another room. Because if your phone is next to you, you'll pick it up, even if you don't need to.
That's so true. My phone is like a magnet. It pulls my hand toward it.
A magnet. That's a perfect word for it. So put the magnet away and enjoy your me time fully.
No phone, just me and my music, or me and my thoughts. Real me time.
Now, at the end of the evening, there's one more moment, the peaceful moment. Peaceful means calm, quiet, no stress. Peaceful. A peaceful evening is an evening with no noise, no hurry, no worry.
A peaceful evening? That sounds like a dream.
It doesn't have to be a dream. You can create it every night, even for just 5 minutes.
5 minutes of peace? How?
Before you go to sleep, sit somewhere quiet. Your bed, your chair, your sofa, and just breathe. Don't look at your phone. Don't think about tomorrow. Just be here in this moment.
Just breathe. Just be here. That sounds simple.
It's simple, but most people don't do it. They check their phone one more time, they watch one more video, they answer one more message, and then they fall asleep with a busy mind.
That's me. I check my phone and then, one more video, and then another, and suddenly it's midnight.
And the next morning, you're tired because your brain never really stopped. But give yourself 5 minutes of quiet. No phone, no screen, just quiet. Your brain says thank you, and you sleep better, and you wake up feeling fresh.
Fresh, like a new day, a real new day.
A real new day, because you took care of yourself the night before. And those 5 minutes, they add up. 5 minutes tonight, 5 minutes tomorrow night. After a week, you'll feel the difference.
5 minutes a day. That's all it takes?
That's all it takes. A small habit, but a powerful one. And over time, your evenings become more peaceful, your sleep becomes deeper, and your mornings become brighter.
Brighter mornings from peaceful evenings. Everything is connected.
Everything is connected. And that's what after work is really about, Jake. It's not just free time, it's important time. Time to switch off, time to recharge, time to eat something warm, time for yourself, and time to find peace.
I never thought about it that way. I always thought after work is just waiting for the next workday. But it's more than that.
It's so much more. It's how you recharge your whole life. And when you recharge properly, everything gets better. Your work, your relationships, your health, your happiness.
After work is self-care, taking care of myself so I can be better tomorrow.
I love how you said that. After work isn't wasted time. It's the time that makes everything else possible.
I'm going to try something different tonight. I'm going to switch off, make some comfort food, listen to music, and give myself 5 minutes of quiet.
That sounds like a perfect evening, Jake. Okay, let's review.
Yes, let's see what we learned.
Today we talked about after work, how to relax and recharge after a long day.
Yes, first, switch off. Stop thinking about work. Change your clothes, take a walk, or just sit down.
Good. Then recharge. Give your body and mind energy, like charging a phone.
We talked about comfort food, simple food that makes you feel happy and warm.
And me time, time just for yourself. Reading, music, drawing, anything that fills you up.
And at the end, a peaceful moment, 5 minutes of quiet before bed.
Perfect. You remembered everything.
I learned a lot today.
I loved talking about this with you. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend.
Now, we have a question for you today.
Yes, please leave a comment below.
Tell us, what do you like to do after work? How do you relax and recharge?
We would love to read your answers.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English.